How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have been wanting to make today's video for so long and everything keeps delaying this and it's starting to frustrate me, but today is the perfect day to do this because Jason went on a cruise with some of his VW buddies and he was like, hey, you want to come? And I was like, no, because I have to make today's video. So as you guys know, the GT350 bumper on the S197 is not complete, not even close really. I mean, it's closer than it's been ever, but I need to install the new grille material on there that I haven't even shown you guys yet. So that'll be kind of cool to show you guys what I went with and the design and everything like that. I also need to tuck up some wiring for the turn signals and also figure out why my left-hand turn signal still doesn't function. I had both of them functioning before I put the bumper on and I tested it, and then as soon as I put the bumper on, that one just the fog light aspect of it worked, but the actual turn signal just stopped working and I have no idea why. So we're gonna diagnose that later in the video, but the first thing we're gonna do, pull that bumper off and get the new grills put on because it needs a grill. It needs a grill so bad and I keep putting it off, so no more delay. We're gonna finish the grills on this and then also give you guys an update about the wing soon, but not yet. First the grills. Grills first. Be patient. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for neglecting you. This thing looks so awesome. Gotta get it done. Gotta get it done. I'm also probably gonna find a better way to mount this fender liner onto here because yeah, it just kind of dangles. Sometimes I like pop it into the bumper, kind of like that, but it keeps coming out. So maybe I need to find a better way to do that, or maybe I should just take it out. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I hate when nuts and bolts just disappear into the ether of existence. They just, like, that nut is just gone. And maybe I'll find it again, or maybe I'll have to use one of my spares. No. I always forget about this little doodad because I put a little screw on it and now I gotta remember this every time I take it off. Damn it! Okay, so I've gotten the bumper off the car and I've got everything disconnected. So the grill material that I'm gonna use is this cool, like, spaceship looking mesh stuff that I found on eBay, and I actually got this idea from another YouTuber named Robbie Ferreira. I'm sure a lot of you guys may know of him. He did this on his BRZ and he just kind of made these custom grills for like the Karma wide body kit, and I think it looks really awesome. It's not like hexagonal, so I think a lot of people, maybe if they're like purists and they were still somehow judging this as like a purist, from a purist perspective, they might be like, yo, you have to have a hexagon grill because the GT350 has a hexagon grill and all that, but I don't care. I think this looks awesome. So I hope you guys like it. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I like that they're smaller too, because all the hexagon material that I could find, the hexagons were like 1.5 inches wide. It was just ridiculous. They were so wide, and I wanted something a little bit smaller because there's a lot of like little details inside of there that I want to cover up, so the more surface area I can have on the grill, the better. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the best way to mount the grill on the bumper, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna reuse the tabs that came with this bumper from the factory. So basically, this is just like little thin pieces of aluminum, I guess. They slot through the grill, and then you fold them over themselves. So I'll just bend these around, and that'll hold the grill in place on these pieces, but I also want to fill in these holes on the side with grill as well. The bottom middle one has the little tabs for it too, but this triangle and the side one over here, they don't have any tabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some new tabs using this little sheet metal piece that I picked up from Home Depot, and then I'm going to fiberglass the tabs on, kind of how these tabs are fiberglassed onto here. Oh, you can kind of see it. Yep, so there's just a patch of fiberglass that just holds this tab onto there. So of course, after doing this whole project, I have a ton of experience using fiberglass now, and I'm not super excited about doing more fiberglass because it sucks, but just fiberglassing little pieces onto there, it should hold up pretty well. So this is a piece of aluminum that I picked up from Home Depot. It was really expensive. It was like $14. I think the cheapest way to do it is to buy this in like a giant roll, but I really just didn't need that much sheet metal. It was like $25 for like a 20-foot roll, and I just didn't need that. Or it was like $13 for this. So I kind of screwed myself as far as like price per square inch or whatever, but I really just am not gonna need that much. I'm just gonna cut little tabs out of these, and this is like super bendable too, so I should be able to crease it and fold it over itself so that way it'll hold the grills in place. But before we get to any sort of cutting or fiberglass or anything like that, I wanna go ahead and fill in the holes that already have the tabs just so I can get an idea of how this is gonna look, and so I can stop delaying the overall grill look for you guys. the center grills installed on here, and I just kind of set the bumper on the car just to give you guys an idea of what it's gonna look like. Now, before I start doing the other holes, I just wanted to quickly address the wiring that I was talking about at the beginning. So I went through and I looked through all my connections, and all the connections were good until I got to the end of this, and I realized that some of the little prongs inside of this connector were kind of coming out. So I'm actually not gonna address any of the wiring in this video because I'm gonna make a full in-depth video when I finish the wiring harness for the lights on this bumper, and then in that video I'll go over the problems that I was having with these, and I'm gonna get some new pigtail harnesses, and it'll be great. So no wiring for today's video. I'm just gonna finish up the grills, and then I'll show you guys how to do that, because maybe some of you haven't watched my other videos about fiberglassing, so I'll go over the process pretty quick. It's pretty easy. You kind of just use fiberglass Bondo stuff, especially for small little patches and things like that. Obviously, if you're Bondoing steel, you don't want to use the stuff with fiberglass, but if you're doing fiberglass to fiberglass, then you can use the fiberglass Bondo. And you can pick this up at AutoZone or probably at other places too, but that's where I found it. But I'm gonna go ahead, pull this back off real quick, and then start cutting up that little piece of steel up there. Alright guys, so I tried to cut this piece of metal using these snips that I have, but they're super old, and I was literally just bending the piece of metal trying to cut it. So I don't have any newer snips. I tried using my little pliers, but I couldn't get enough leverage to cut through it. So I'm just gonna angle grind it. I got one long strand, and I need more. I hope that's enough, because I don't want to do this again. Okay, so I've got all the mesh covering all the different open holes on this. I went back and forth trying to decide if I should put the mesh in these little triangles up here. Finally, I decided to do it. I think it'll look really cool. A real GT350 does have a grill. I went and looked at a picture, and they do have a grill in that little triangle, so if anybody says like, oh, there's not supposed to be a grill there, I'll be like, well, you're wrong. So there's that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, flip this up, put it back on the car, and then we'll be done for the night. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's gonna look super good. Anyway, dude, this looks freaking awesome. I can't wait to see it during the day, because obviously like we have a light shining directly at it, so it's gonna reflect light a little bit differently, but when there's just the natural sunlight on it, oh man, that's gonna look freaking awesome. They really helped black out all the things that you used to be able to see through here. Yeah, like look, when it's in the shade, you can barely see through the grill. You can kind of see through it through there, and then of course on this side, you can still kind of see the washer fluid reservoir in there, but I mean, of course, when it's in the shade, let me move the light real quick over to this side. Yeah, just can't even see anything. That's awesome. It's been a couple hours. We came out in the dark because I wanted to get some shots of it with like kind of the above light from the gas station. So we're standing out here. Jason took some pictures for me. It's looking pretty sick. Obviously it's super dark. You can't even really see anything. You can see some of the light reflecting on the grills. Looks very nice. You can still see this little AC line in there, which really annoys me. The main thing that annoys me about it is that it curves up on this side. Like, really? Why? Is that necessary? All in all, this came out super sick. I think pretty soon I'm gonna extend the stripes down onto the bumper. Even though that won't be a permanent thing, I need it to look matching for the time being. So I will get the stripes down onto the bumper soon. But yeah, looking all right.
The next day.
Alright guys, so it's pretty early the next day. I'm headed up to Portland to go and pick up the wing today, but I want to go ahead and give you guys a look of what the grill looks like during the day, because I've only shown it to you guys, and actually I've only seen it at nighttime. So without further ado, damn, that looks sick. I also messed with the wiring a little bit off camera, and I actually got this one to light up too. So now both of my little sequential turn signals are lighting up. So that's good. I am going to be creating like a new harness eventually, but for right now it's working, and I have some other mods I need to focus on, so that'll be coming sometime soon. I'm not exactly sure when, but that's not really a priority right now. I also want to get my dad's reaction, because those of you that have been watching the channel for a while will remember that when I was living at home, I would always get my dad's reaction to the mods I would do to the Mustang, so I want to go ahead and get his reaction to the grills, because the front bumper is pretty much complete other than the racing stripes. But the racing stripes on the car aren't even permanent as it is, so the bumper is pretty much in its final form. This dude is driving a literal tank, but he's gonna pass me, come on. Oh my god. Look at that. It's like a freaking... He's driving a warthog, dude. Like, what the hell? I just got back to my parents' house. Some of the OG subscribers will remember this place. It wouldn't be a proper visit to my parents' house without seeing the little chonky guy right here. Oh my gosh, he's like so friendly. He just lets you stand right next to him. Oh, sir. Sir, wait, excuse me, sir. Wait, sir. Hey. Oh my god. I almost forgot that I told you guys I was gonna get my dad's reaction to the grills. I used to have him come out and react to all the little mods I was doing to the Mustang, so this is like a throwback type video.
Car's looking good, dude.
Thank you.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Isn't that sick?
Nice work, Kaidan. That's tight. Dude. That came out really, really nice.
Yeah, it looks super good.
Oh, I really like these too.
Yeah, that's sequentials. Oh, and I got them both working right now. Check it out. Please work.
Yeah.
So that's what my turn signals look like. It's awesome. Oh, and I'll show you the running lights too.
Yeah.
It's such a like menacing look. When I was going down the highway, I didn't even have to like get close up to people. I would see them like move a little bit when I'd be approaching, and they would just get into the right lane. Like they would just get out of the way because of how terrifying the front of this car looks.
Yeah, it's doom. And because of the mods and everything, they're probably like, what is that? What year is that?
What is that thing?
And all the details on this thing, like all the tight details, and the painter did a really, really good job.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, just the way that he laid it. And this, man, I really like the
spaceships.
The UFOs instead of the regular diamond.
Yeah,
that is really tight.
I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I actually have them on backwards. This is the back side of the grill. Is that right? Yeah, because I had it on the top one up here. I had it on forwards, but then I noticed that when you flipped it around backwards, it let less light through. The other way, it bends kind of inward. It's kind of hard to explain, but there's less surface area on the front side, and so more light would shine in. So I flipped them backwards, and it looks like they're thicker, I guess. I like it that way.
I like it too.
Alright guys, so it's been a couple hours, been sitting here just doing homework, but I just got a text from the painters, so the wing is ready for me to come and pick it up. So now I'm headed up to Vancouver, and I'll update you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so I've got the wing in the car. Wait, oh, you can kind of see right there, but I'm going to the waterfront to take some pictures real quick, and I'll get it out of the car and show it off there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. I'll show it off. Oh, what do we have here? Hey bro.
What up?
Long time no see.
For real, right? Let's go down to the parking garage.
Okay, yeah, I don't know where it is.
Follow me.
Bet. Alright, so by now you guys should know John if you've been following the videos, but I was up in Vancouver.
Probably not, but you know.
Yeah, well now you do if you're watching this video. But I was up in Vancouver and he lives up here, so I figured we should just get together real quick, do a little photo shoot, but also I'm gonna have him, you can't see yet, I'm gonna have him hold the camera real quick so I can show you guys the new wing. Alright, I'm gonna show him.
Would you
So,
look at that?
I mean, it looks exactly the same as it did before paint, except now it's shiny.
Oh yeah, well, you can see like the 4 of you right there.
Yeah. So, heck yeah, dude. This is a nice gloss black GT350 wing. It's actually gonna match, or it would have matched before, but now it's like, it's true to the GT350 now, we'll say that. As some of you guys probably know, the GT350 has a gloss black wing. It's not like just matte or carbon or anything like that.
I mean, get that thing off. Just get rid of this thing, you know?
I know.
Oh, double
Wing? Oh, dude.
Double wing
I should just
action.
drill holes in this wing and rock a double spoiler.
Dude, look at that.
Now, so this wing is of course going bye-bye. But anyway guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. I'm not just gonna record me driving back down to Corvallis. So if you like today's video, make sure you leave a like down below. Let me know what you guys think about the GT350 wing. Do you think it's ricey? I think it's sick. I didn't want to do like a big dumb like just T-post wing. I thought like that just didn't really fit the body lines of this car, and I'm excited to see what this wing looks like when it's all said and done. But that's for an upcoming video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and dream big.